Yo, hey guys, Ken Perryman here, and I am back again with another product, and it is this guy right here. Let me show it to you. Check these guys out. Don't need to worry about that. These are a barbecue / grill gloves. You've seen these. I've got a big green egg, and I use this to pick up, or I use a version of something like these. Now I'm going to be using these to pick up like the stone that's in the grill, maybe even the metal grates to pick them up. These are so much more convenient than trying to use some lifting, prying tool to kind of balance it and move it. You can just put these guys on, grab a hold of it, and pull it out. They are rated up to 1472 degrees Fahrenheit. They are silicone oven mitts, heat resistant gloves for cooking. And again, you can use them in the oven, fireplace, you name it. This actually is going to be going with me while I go camping. I have two sets of these, and I have these guys right here, these specific guys, because I'm going to be doing a lot of camping, and I'm going to be taking my Jeep and doing a lot of Jeep camping with it, and I'm going to have cooking items. I'm going to be cooking up stuff where it's going to be hot. And it's going to be either cast iron or the actual cooking stove element itself, where you're going to have to touch hot metal products. And then even more so when you're touching, like maybe something fell into the campfire that you got set up. Maybe even more so that you put a cast iron skillet or pot or even a Dutch oven in the fire itself. You're going to need something like this to get them out instead of trying to awkwardly pry it out with a wooden stick, because you have to stay so far away because the heat's too hot on your hands. You can use these guys. So before I get too far along and too excited about this, I wanted to point that out, the hashtag sponsored. That just means that the company has sent me these products so I can show you guys all about this. So let's go ahead and continue to show you more about this. All right, very simple enough. Again, internal, you have this protection. And again, these things are really universal, ambidextrous. You can flip it between whatever side. If you put this on this hand, it doesn't matter. You can take it, flip it over, put it on this hand, and it will work just as fine. And more importantly, like we said, there's not just heat resistant, but they're also cut resistant. Now be careful, not necessarily stab resistant. I'm feeling a little bit in there, but they won't slice easily when you're cutting things, right? So maybe you're trying to take care of something that's hot and you're cutting. This will protect you from cutting through that glove. So that is why that's there. So lovely that it is cut resistant, heat resistant. You can grab hot things out of the fire. These are going to help you be able to take care of, because I mean, guys, I've been camping for a good majority of my life, especially as a younger individual, Boy Scouts, all that kind of stuff. And God knows how many times you reached in inadvertently because like something fell into the fire and you reach real quick and you're like, oh no, I can't grab that. Or more importantly too, something's hot in there and you reach over to grab it because, I don't know, you're just not doing smart thinking at the time, and you grab a hold of it with your bare hand. Then now you're, and I hate burns because it's a fact that they're pretty bad on you, but in the end, you probably will recover from an instant quick, because luckily you have the nerves to go, oh, let go, but you're going to have that burning sensation feeling for quite a few days, and it's going to ruin your camping trip. So might as well get something like this so that if something drops in, you grab a hold of it, you can take it out, and you're going to be fine. Again, great material. Looks like and I have another set of gloves from another company, and these look just as great a quality. I love these little sticky pads here. These are very grippy. So even more so if you're trying to grab a hold of something and you're trying to grab it like this grippiness is going to grab a hold of it. And like I said, maybe you get something that's super hot. It's going to give you that extra grip to hold on to that, right? This is pretty good, really good. So I love how they fit. Obviously they're going to fit pretty much anybody's hand. There could be a little bit long on you. That's no big deal. Let's flip this over so it's actually right to your hand, Ken. But yeah, it's pretty much close to what we're expecting in your hand wise. It's going to fit most people's hands, and it's going to feel just fine in there. And again, nice interior protection. It's going to be multi-layered to give you that great feeling. You do get the one pair, and there again, let me cover. It's going to be something as simple as that. Again, in your house. I quit saying again so much, Ken. In your house, as an example. Baking, right? Let's say you're going to go baking. You can grab that tray out. These are oven mitts, right? Go in, you're cooking on a grill, cooking on your home stove. Maybe you got a cast iron on your home stove and you're cooking something. Maybe that handle got over one of the other flames and it's a little extra hot. You need to move it. Put these on, they'll take care of it. Your barbecue grill, again, like I said, I got a big green egg where I've got the heat, the deflecting stone, or the stone that's in there that actually dissipates and then distributes heat evenly around the grill. I pull that out at times when I need to go and flash fire something after I've done a good smoke. And then also the grill themselves, the grates, you got to pull those up and pull them out. It's always better to have this instead of some prying tool trying to pry it out. You also can do things in your home. Like I said, your oven. Maybe you're doing some baking. Maybe you're doing some cooking in the oven. You need to pull these out. Your air fryers, your fryers. Maybe even more so that you want to put out a fire. These will help you to prevent you from getting any damage to your hands when you're trying to throw a blanket or a fire extinguisher or something that you have to get near the fire to help put it out. Your fireplace, your bonfires, again, as I talked about, and of course, when you're barbecuing, smoking, grilling, whatever. It covers a ton of things. So anytime you need to worry about heat and you want to protect your hands, but you're concerned about the decent amount of heat, these guys are going to help you out. So they feel great. I love how they feel in the hand and the material, and they're going to work great on the fire itself. All right, guys, so check it out. I got this running on the burner. Now, you wouldn't normally do this at all, but let's just say that handle's missing and you need to take it off the fire or the fireplace or the fire pit. There you go. This is hot. I can feel the heat in my gloves. That's burning. That's a flame. I'm going to turn it off now. But yeah, I can feel the heat in my gloves, but it's not exceptionally hot. Yeah, it's, wow. Yeah, I mean, my hands are warm, and I'm still handling it. It's heating up. I can feel it getting hotter, but I'm not super hot. Yeah, it's continually getting warmer, but it's not burning. Yeah. Yeah. So, and you shouldn't be doing this, obviously, right? You should be picking it up, setting it down, but that's the nice thing. Also, more importantly, you should be using the handle that it comes with. But if you didn't, while you'll get warm, you won't get burnt. That's the idea, right? All right, guys. Set that on the ground, let that cool down because my hands are warm. And even more so, right, if we were to disassemble this, these are hot. These pieces are going to be hot. So most importantly, you'll want to go ahead and take your gas away from the heat. No big deal, but you know, it's self-contained. But I'm not going to collapse this, but let's just say that I wanted to, and then turn this all the way into, I could put this away, but I'm going to let it cool down for a sec. No burning, no excess of heat. Yeah, that's hot. Okay, so I'm not gonna mess with that, let that cool down. These are traveling with me. Oh yeah, they're warm outside. That's some really good gloves. So guys, I hope this was helpful for you. I do appreciate your time, and I'm out.